What's up, guys? It's B-Wade. The NFL playoffs are finally here. I am pumped. So I'm going to do a specific video for each game. I'm going to give you my 5 favorite picks, favorite props for each one. I've been doing a ton of research already just today. I'm starting off with the Steelers-Ravens game. I'm going to give you my 5 favorite props. I am also giving away the signed SGA jersey this weekend. I'm going to tell you later in this video how you can be entered to win that, but I'm pumped to give it away, likely MVP of the NBA. And I'm going to give you 5 picks that we are going to hit. Let's get into it. All right, so I'm starting with Russell Wilson over 7.5 yards for his longest rush. He's hit this in 5 straight games. He's started to run the ball more in this offense. He's getting more comfortable in it, and you can really tell, especially over these last few games, and when you look at his total rush yards, it's not that high, but he breaks one every game for at least a few yards, right? And so total rush, we've hit it 4 out of the last 5, and I still like that play, but I feel a lot more confident in his longest rush, which he's consistently, especially when you look at these last 3 games. He's gone for a 12, a 15, and a 19-yard rush in his last 3 games. The 19-yarder was against Baltimore, so I love this play. It is minus 139, so we're getting a little bit of a decreased payout for it, but I'm fine with that because I feel really confident in this pick. Next, we're going to Lamar. Over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Look, he's hit this in, 12 of his last 14 games. He's missed it twice in the last 14 games. One of those times was against Pittsburgh, right? And I always tell you guys, I'm not here to try and I don't want to convince you to take these picks. I want to give you all the information on the picks that I like so that you can make an educated decision. I don't want to hide information from you. I want you to have all the data so you can make an educated decision. So that is one piece to this, right? One of the 2 times that he's missed in the last 14 games was against Pittsburgh. But the last game, he went for 3 passing touchdowns against them. He missed it on the road. He hit for 3 at home. They are at home in this playoff game. I love him to go for at least 2 passing touchdowns. This offense is electric, especially when you have that threat of Derrick Henry. It really amplifies the passing game, and it opens things up. So Lamar Jackson over 1.5 passing touchdowns. And then George Pickens, longest reception, 23.5 yards. Oh my God, if you watch that game with the Steelers and the Bengals this past weekend, he was atrocious. He had so many opportunities to pass this line, right? You can see here, 0, because he didn't catch anything. He was targeted 6 times. He had 1 catch for 0 yards, or maybe even negative. But I love this play. Ever since Russ came in, he had hit it every game since Russ has been starting until this last game. He had plenty of opportunities that were right in his hands, and he missed it. I don't see that happening again. Russ he's great at dropping those moon balls in, and Pickens is his guy for the moon ball. This is a great connection. I would even say it's not a bad move to pair Russ' longest pass completion up with a George Pickens longest reception in a parlay. But when you take the Russ longest completion, it's going to be a bit longer, something probably like 35 to 38.5 yards. So this 23.5 yard, money. He's gone for at least a 30-yard reception every game that he's played with Russ up until this last week. Lock these 3 in, guys. Russ, over 7.5 longest rush. Lamar Jackson, over 1.5 passing touchdowns. And George Pickens, over 23.5 longest reception. You'll see that slip on the screen here. And even though 2 of those picks were priced at like minus 140, we're still getting over 5x for this because we put it in on Underdog. Underdog has the best payouts in the industry, and they also have more props that you can play than anyone else. Like the Russell Wilson longest rush. Like nobody else has that I know of. 7.5 yards longest rush. I couldn't find that anywhere except for Underdog. The longest reception is only available on some, but you are going to find any prop that you can think of will be on Underdog. You guys need to be on Underdog. They will double your first deposit up to $1,000. All you have to do is use code BWADE or use the link down below in the description. But it is 100% worth it, guys. On top of that, the signed SGA jersey. The time has come. I'm giving it away this weekend. I couldn't have picked a better jersey to give away too, right? I picked this up like a few weeks ago, right at the beginning of this winning streak for him, and Guys, he's probably going to be MVP. All you have to do to be entered to win this is subscribe to my channel, like this video, drop a comment down below. That's it. I will be raffling it off this weekend to somebody who filled those requirements, and hopefully it's you, right? I have like 1,000 subscribers. It's a smaller channel. My other channel got taken down by YouTube, so I had to restart with this one, and we're still rebuilding. I appreciate all you guys that subscribe and engage with me, and so that's why, you know, I'm giving this jersey away. I've already given away Ray Lewis and the Jamar Chase autographed jersey. It's my way of saying thank you to you guys. I love doing this, so thank you for tuning in. I'm going to walk through my last 2 picks with you guys. We're taking Jaylen Warren over 19.5. We're actually getting this at 18.5 receiving yards on the app that I'm going to put this slip in on. So we're getting this over 18.5 receiving yards, which means he would have hit this one here against the Browns. But he's gone over this in 7 out of his last 9 games. He's only missed it here against the Eagles, and then here this last game against the Bengals. But you look head to head, and he went for 27 and 44 receiving yards against Baltimore in his 2 games against them this year. They give up the 3rd most receiving yards to running backs. I love this play. Guys, make sure to lock this one in. Again, we're getting this at 18.5 on the app I'm going to tell you about after this next pick. Our last pick, we're taking Derrick Henry over 19.5 yards for his longest rush. He's hit this in 13 out of his last 16 games this year. Derrick Henry is such a bruising running back that he breaks down defenses over the course of a game, and when it comes to the 4th quarter, they are so depleted that he usually ends up breaking one for 20 yards or more. As you can see here on the screen, when we look at head-to-head, he did it both times against Pittsburgh this year with a 31-yarder and a 44-yarder. This is getting this at even money, minus 120, when he's hit it in 13 out of his last 16 games is absolutely insane. Like, the value here is crazy, especially when you figure it's a playoff game. Usually they're going to run the ball a bit more than usual. He's going to have a higher usage rate. Love Derrick Henry over 19.5 yards for his longest rush. And you'll see that on my screen here. We're getting 3x for this, and I put this one in on better picks because we are getting the Jaylen Warren receiving yards at 18.5 instead of 19.5. Better is going to give you 2 to 3 discounted picks every single day, whereas like PrizePicks, you get Taco Tuesday where you get maybe 1 or 2 discounts. You get discounts every day on Better. It is so much better than PrizePicks. If you are still on PrizePicks, you need to check out some of these other apps, guys. Better will also double your first deposit up to $200. All you have to do is use code BWADE or use the link down below in the description. Check out Better so you can get that lower price on Jaylen Warren and get all the discounts they're giving out. On top of that, the platform that I use to find the best apps for like the prop price, so how I found Jaylen Warren at 18.5 yards on Better is DG Fantasy, Daily Grind Fantasy, dgfantasy.com. And what it does is it aggregates millions of data points across all the fantasy apps, and it helps you to take advantage of the best prices on the best apps so that you can be more profitable. It is the king of plus EV betting. They've helped me make thousands over the last year. I decided to partner with them, and I'm able to give you guys 25% off on dgfantasy.com. All you have to do is use code BWADE. This is 100% a sharp tool that will help you to be more profitable, guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in, watching this video. Make sure to watch some of my other videos for the other games. I'm covering all the playoff games with 5 picks for each of them. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment so you can be entered to win that SGA jersey, and let's make some fucking money this weekend, boys.